Aloha everybody, we are oceanfront. I know you guys love these oceanfront homes. I'm gonna love bringing this one to you. This has that very desirable V zoning, which gives you a lot of options in your ownership, a lot of what people are looking for. This one's a really nice one because we've got a really large living space. We have a primary bedroom that is massive as well. And then we have 2 guest suites that you can also use. A lot of flexibility in this one. And of course, this oceanfront location can't be beat. I'm Mike Drutar, principal broker of Next Home Paradise Realty. I'm looking forward to bringing you this one. I'm gonna tell you my 3 favorite things about this house. Let's get going. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I know it's been a hot minute since we were on here. Appreciate your patience, but I'm bringing you some really good content here in the next few weeks. We've got a lot of properties lined up that you're going to like. And starting right off here with our oceanfront home. Now, this is listed by Dustin Sonoma Marin here in our office at Next Home Paradise Realty. This is a great listing Dustin has. We've got, I mean, you don't get any more oceanfront than this. We are on Ali'i Drive, walking distance from town. If you're familiar with town, there's that bridge as soon as you head out of Kailua town. It's right around the corner, right there, right around the bend in the bay. It's a little surf spot here. Often have people out here surfing and boogie boarding. You see the cruise ship in. It's a Wednesday as I'm recording this video. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Now, this is a short-term vacation rental property, and it is going to be allowed to be a short-term vacation rental property if you want to or not. You can sell it in 10 years and it could still re-become a short-term vacation rental property. Now, why is that? There is a lot of complication into how you can do, where you can do a short-term vacation rental. And the number one thing that you would want to have in a home as a short-term vacation rental is the zoning code V. V is in victory, V is in vacation. That means you have the right to do a short-term vacation rental if you choose to. And if you don't, that's fine. Someone else can come do it later. That's different from a lot of other properties, particularly houses that you see as short-term vacation rentals, which may have a non-conforming use certificate, which at some point could go away. So this is a much more secure and stable property as far as doing a short-term vacation rental goes. Now, we are directly oceanfront. We're gonna go down there in a moment and check out the ground below and our little splash pool. Real quick here, we have asphalt shingle roof. We are guttered around. We have this large concrete lanai here, elevated up. Lots of space out here. I think most people, when they're coming and using this property, they're going to be outside quite a bit. And a little grill in the corner, a lot of space here, a lot of privacy. But then when you come inside, there's a lot to offer here as well. So I'm going to walk over here to the front door, turn my back to the door, and get you the layout that you have as soon as you come in. We have a double door entry here. Very high ceilings. I bet we're about 18 feet up there. Let's tilt the camera all the way up. 2 large ceiling fans with lights. We got artwork on the walls. Now, when you get a short-term vacation rental like this, typically the furniture is included, and that's the case in this one as well. We got concrete floors with the etching down below, so nothing's ever going to, I mean, that's as solid as it gets. You could come and add tile or vinyl or whatever you want to do in here if you want, but this is pretty solid and permanent. Large wall for your TV. The owner did add a couple mini split systems. We have one here. We have one up in our main bedroom, and I'll get to that in a moment. But the main thing is you just take in the ocean view, this huge, large slider door. And don't forget that window that we have over to the right side. Really lets in tons of light. We're coming towards sunset, shooting out into the sun. You can see it there on the horizon. And mornings are good here too. Sunsets are absolutely magical. You got your view right into Kailua town, and I'll tell you, well, I don't know if you can see it, but right out there, yeah, let's see, I'm gonna change this to the zoom function. You may see a little stick buoy right out there. That's the Ironman swim turnaround for the Ironman World Championships. So yeah, you are close to town. You may have heard that we lost a really spectacular tree in town. Well, this is another one of those trees. This one looks to be in pretty darn good shape. It's on the neighbor's property, but I think it's still picturesque over here. Good sized furniture. We have ourselves a large sectional, nice chair over here in the corner, plenty of space up here, and then the kitchen is highly functional. We got seating for 4 right here at the table with our granite countertop. Island kitchen glass cooktop over here. Have a KitchenAid side-by-side refrigerator with our freezer drawer down below. Lots of storage all the way around. This natural wood looks wonderful. We have our granite as our backsplash as well along this wall. Whirlpool, oven, and microwave. Nice that we have that there. Your little coffee station, toaster, stainless steel on our dishwasher. Lots of cabinet space. Large single basin porcelain sink with our big bay window taking in our giant white bird of paradise right outside our window there. And then down over here, we even have a nice beverage cooler if you're out here and you want to have yourself an ice cold beverage or maybe a bottle of wine. You got that set up there. So lots of space, big entertaining in this. Now this main section of the house has 1 bedroom and this other little funky area, just super flexible. And then we have 2 guest suites downstairs I'm going to take you to here in a moment. So this space I could see being used as an office, as a nursery, as an overflow bedroom. You have some functionality here, a few different things that you can do. You do have a privacy door, a pocket slider here into our half bathroom. We've got our toilet and our pedestal sink right there. Spin around real slowly for you guys. And then this is open. You can drop that blind down to give yourself a little bit of privacy. So if you really need to turn this into an extra little bedroom, you can do that. But I think using it here as an office works out really good. And then here's the primary bedroom. Boy, you just get drawn out. The corner pocket slider, there's nothing like it. No bar in the middle. You just go straight out to this nice, I just learned this term recently, guys. This is called a Juliet balcony. So like Romeo and Juliet, you know, if it's only like less than 3 feet wide, it's a Juliet balcony because it's a great place to stand out here. Oh man, I am all about it. Really nice. That is not bad for your primary bedroom. We got a king size bed here, nice headboard, lots of vertical space, storage up above. The art comes with the home as well. We got a TV in here, nice leather chair, freestanding tub. We have our mini split AC system for this room as well. Really great. We have our shower door here. So you got, oh, they did a really nice job on that. I like the tile that they did there. And so that is a recent upgrade. And they did that same tile over here on this side. So really nice addition that they did on that. And then we have our sink with our Taj Mahal quartzite. People love that Taj Mahal. And then coming around the corner here, we got some extra storage. We got an ironing board built in. You know I love that. More storage around the corner here. I'm gonna pull back and turn slowly for you guys. We have a door with our closet over here as well. And then a privacy door, pocket slider there for the toilet, and even more storage. So tons of storage. You know, when you get in these vacation rentals, often storage is something that gets lost. They did a good job on this one. I'm gonna throw my shoes on and we're gonna jump down out to the pool in the backyard. Okay, let's make our way down. By the way, a couple of announcements I need to make here real quick. Number one, if you are seriously interested in Hawaii real estate, I have to tell you, I'm going to have some pretty significant news coming up here in the weeks and months ahead. And I'm not joking. You are going to, if you've at all been considering buying out here in the next couple of years, you're going to want to be the first to know. This is going to be massive, okay? So you'll have to bear with me. I know this is a tease, but you're really going to want to know. And the best way to know is to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notification. Because when I make the announcement that I'm going to make, you're going to be blown away. And yeah, it's just going to be significant. That's all I can tell you. You're going to want to know. You're going to want to be first to know. And the way to be first to know is subscribe, and then hit the notification. I guess you don't have to like this video if you don't want to, but that's really going to be what you need to do there. So yeah, do that, get on it. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna blow you away. All right, so we got our splash bowl here. I think this owner added this little water feature here, which I think is great. And 12 by 24 tile with a aqua blue grout, and then these little accent tiles at the edges of our steps. I dig it. The look is really cool. I know it's a splash bowl. You only got so much space out here. It's oceanfront land. But I really like the tile there. I wouldn't mind doing that even on a larger pool. I think it's such a cool setup. So you got room to get in the water and get wet here. We have a fence around here for safety, of course, as required. And then if you want to just get your feet in the grass, as you saw I was walking over here, you got that space as well. Really, really well done. And man, there's nothing like oceanfront. I'm gonna walk back here real quick. House is elevated up here as required, so in case you do have a high water event, you're up pretty high. I gotta tell you though, I know oceanfront can scare some people, but let's just come over here for a second. I'm standing here. My feet are a good 10 plus feet above, where I'm standing is 10 feet above the ocean now. Even when you get a tsunami, it's 3 or 4 or 5 feet or something like that. And we have had tsunamis out here on the Big Island. It happens. The Fukushima earthquake years ago in Japan, you guys remember that one? That caused some flooding in town, but all the houses here in Kona were just fine, and this one was too. All right, let's go check out those 2 guest suites. Okay, so now I'm outside the front. Now there's our front door there, and the owner has an EV charging station here. Here's my truck. And then this is really interesting because you have a couple of different ways you can do it. You got a little bit of storage over here on the side as well. This used to be a 1-car garage. It's been converted into a studio, and there's a lot of flexibility here. So you can come in right here if you'd like. I'll close this door behind me. They did a really nice job on here. We've got luxury vinyl flooring, nice new ceiling fan, mini split AC system, king size bed with storage underneath, really smart. Big comfortable chair to sit in over here. We got a closet in that corner. We've got another closet over here on the left side. Got a TV, full-size washer and dryer, and a door here going out, or a door here going into our bathroom. Wonderful sink setup. This is a great studio unit. So there's a lot of flexibility because this has its own entrance. So rent out the whole thing if you want, rent out a part, stay in one part, rent out the rest. I mean, I could easily see someone staying in here just as a getaway for a little while. Another good job on the shower here because it's completely separate as a good unit. Then we can come through here. Check this out. We got a little walkway up. That's right there back to our front door again. And then across here for another studio unit. This one with the ocean view, finishing up with the best here for you guys. As we wrap this one up right out there to our ocean view with our boat is heading out. So yeah, I was gonna say it must be about 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock on the button as I'm making this video. Cruise ship is heading out. We're gonna have an awesome sunset. You see those high clouds up there? Those usually really fire up on the sunset. That's what you're looking for. Got a queen size bed over here. We got our own mini split system once again. Pulling around, we got a TV, we got a closet, got an owner's locking station right there. And then we have our sink set up on this one right here. Privacy door, pocket door into our toilet and shower combo in there. Really well done, so a lot of flexibility. My 3 favorite things about this property. Number 1, zoning code V for vacation. You have the right to do a short-term vacation rental here. They can't take that right away from you. It is in the zoning code. If you look it up in the county code, V actually is hotel or resort. So like it is literally meant to be used as a nightly rental. That's what it's here for. So that's the number 1 thing, is you have some security and certainty with your ownership rights on this in perpetuity. Favorite thing number 2. Now listen, I know we got oceanfront, and of course oceanfront's part of favorite thing number 1, 2, 3, whatever. But I've seen oceanfront where they don't take advantage of it. I like that we're elevated up here with a really, really large lanai, lots of space. We even got ourselves a little splash pool that's nice and refreshing to cool off. The view is great, not only just that you have the ocean view, but you got the view into town there. Because I got to tell you, I've seen a million ocean view homes now at this point, and if your ocean view is just straightforward, it's not as compelling. It's still great as having some evening lights from the city, so that's really cool. So that whole thing is number 2, and then number 3 is the flexibility you have. You can rent this out. You can rent out all 3 bedrooms. You can rent out 2 and stay in 1. Whatever. You can live in this and rent out the other 2. You've got a lot of flexibility with how you live in this and use it. That's something that is super, super rare, not common. I hope you like this video. I got more for you in the corner. I'll see you again real soon.